Hello everyone, welcome to You Create Your Reality. Nostradamus and Baba Vanga are two of the most famous and well-known predictors of the future. These two people, who lived during different periods in history, are chillingly successful with their predictions of the future. Now that the end of the year is nearly upon us and we are going into the year 2020, we take a look at what Nostradamus and Baba Vanga have predicted for the new year. So if they are right with their predictions, we will not have any surprises. Nostradamus is the oldest and most famous of all seers. Is said to have accurately predicted not only the rise of Adolf Hitler and also the Hiroshima and Nagasaki atomic bombs. The moon landing is another example, and in his prediction about it even looks like he knew the moon landing was not true. The prediction of the moon landing goes, he will come to travel to the corner of Luna, where he will be captured and put in a strange land, the unripe fruits to be subject of great scandal, great blame, to one great praise. Here Nostradamus is believed to have made a reference to the astronauts traveling to the moon. Let's see what Nostradamus had to say about the year 2020. Unusual natural disasters will occur in 2020. The prophecies predict that there could be a record of storms that will turn into devastating hurricanes. In the United States, the strongest tornado ever recorded in history will take place in 2020. Nostradamus supposedly predicted that an important monarch will leave his or her post. It is not known whether it will be because he or she abdicates or dies. In this case, the prediction is related to Queen Elizabeth II of the United Kingdom, since there are already rumors of the Queen leaving the throne and passing it to her son, Prince Charles. Nostradamus is also believed to have made a reference to a president being forced from his or her post. In this case, the followers of Nostradamus argue whether it will be Kim Jong-un or the American President Donald Trump, against who an impeachment inquiry has been raised. Nostradamus is also believed to have predicted a rise in sea level. He has predicted that the global sea levels would rise in 2020. Nostradamus supposedly penned down how many parts of Antarctica will be melting because of the global rise in sea levels. Some also say the French seer was able to predict a third major global conflict. Nostradamus wrote, "In the city of God there will be a great thunder. Two brothers torn apart by chaos while the fortress endures. The great leader will succumb, the third big war will begin when the big city is burning." Could this be World War III? I certainly hope not. The second prophet who is thought to have predicted history-changing things for 2020 comes from Bulgaria and is recognized as the Nostradamus of the Balkans. We are talking about Baba Vanga, the legendary prophet who died in 1996, but is thought to have predicted a number of important things, such as the terror attacks of 9/11, the catastrophic tsunami that struck Indonesia in 2004, as well as the rise of the terror group known as ISIS. In 2020, Vanga supposedly saw how the lives of two important world leaders will be endangered. Many point out that these leaders are the current presidents of the two world powers, Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump. In the case of the Russian president, his life will be endangered due to an attempted organized murder from inside the Kremlin itself. Meanwhile, the American president will supposedly be afflicted by a mysterious disease. Baba Vanga, who foresaw the rise of ISIS, is also believed to have predicted that 2020 will see Europe being attacked by extremist groups from the Middle East. Just like Nostradamus, Baba Vanga is thought to have predicted a number of natural disasters in 2020. In addition to that, Vanga predicted how a meteorite would crash somewhere in Russia. Furthermore, tsunamis and earthquakes will strike the Asian continent. The Bulgarian prophet is also believed to have predicted that the UK will successfully leave the European Union, but soon after that a massive economic crisis will change the continent forever. Some say Baba Vanga has also claimed that Pakistan, China, Japan and Alaska will be hit by a large water surge in 2020, which will be connected to global warming. Baba Vanga supposedly foresaw how Asia will be struck by a powerful 7.5 magnitude earthquake. Those who have followed Baba Vanga's predictions of the future claim that as many as 69% of her prophecies are accurate predictions of future events. Personally, I'm not worried about the future. I only see good things ahead. The world is a safer place than ever, and it is the best time to be alive. Although sometimes it doesn't look like it is, because of what you see on the news, don't worry. This time is great, and it will only get greater.